Welcome back to the channel. So today we've got the 2023 X3 M40i, the G01 chassis, and of course it is in Brooklyn Gray. This one's really well equipped for store inventory. So as mentioned before, we got one more model year, 2024, before a new X3 is introduced. But let's go over this one in particular. So we can see we have the Shadowline package. So we have the blacked out grille. We've got Shadowline lights. And we've got a lot of aero in here with the driving assistance professional package indicated by the sensor there. And in the center of the grille, you should be able to see the parking camera. That means parking assistance package as well. So what B&W is doing now is the double slat kidney grills in the vertical position is now M Performance models. The M badging is also indicative of the M Performance model as well. Again, features I necessarily don't like, but you may like them, and that's okay. And moving over to the side, we've got the style 787M wheels. Bicolor, looks like an orbit gray and silver effect going on. Blue M Sport calipers. Now our finger of truth says that this is a fake side breather gill. And stepping back, that Shadowline package means we got high gloss black on the mirror caps, high gloss black on the roof rails. Then moving out back, a very lovely LCI Halo Energy Sword tail lights. A very aggressive high gloss black faux diffuser. So twin exhaust as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 sided tailpipes. But they are real, although the surround isn't necessarily real. And then the M40i badging as well as the X3 badging in chrome rather than what was once cerium gray. You can see those M-style mirror caps, also a new feature on the M Performance models. And here's our side profile of Brooklyn Gray outside of direct sunlight. Let's make our way to the inside, go over pricing and options. Alright, so opening up, we have the black Vernasca leather, which is usually not something we do for store inventory cars. We tend to stick with the Sensatech, which is really good, but very nice seat, a little bit of contrast stitching. Then controls down here, you do have side bolster and lumbar adjustment, and a manual crumb catcher. You got M badging on the side sill. All right, so the inside, we got the M Sport steering wheel, shift paddles, M badging down here, driving assistance professional stuff over on the left-hand side of the steering wheel. iDrive 7 Live Cockpit Professional. Got our driver attention camera there, M40i badging, heads-up display, iDrive 7 information display. All right, and the trim here is the dark oak wood trim, which appears just on the dashboard up here, as well as the door panels, upper portion of it, but nothing in the middle here, the center console area. So M badging up here, our drive selector. Again, this will go away eventually, I guess probably for the new X3. iDrive controller, all your controls for parking assistance, panoramic camera, driving modes. Starting price for the 2023 X3 M40i is $61,000 even. Brooklyn Gray metallic for another $650. Black Vernasca leather for another $1,500. Driving Assistance Pro package for $1,700. Shadowline package for another $400. Parking Assistance package for another $700. Premium package for another $1,350. Then the 20-inch wheels for another $600. Harman Kardon sound system for another $875. And we added all-weather floor mats, floating hubcaps, and first aid kit. All told, MSRP of $70,320. So a bit on the high side, and that's basically because we added leather rather than going for the Sensatech. So if you do Sensatech, which is really good interior, you're going to save yourself $1,500, so you can put that towards some other stuff. I think maybe it's dynamic handling package, maybe. All right, let's go take a look at the back seat, trunk, and then pop the hood. All right, so opening up the back, we've got our black Vanasca leather in the back seats. And then here's our view from the back seat of the cockpit. Our moonroof shade is open. Get another climate control zone in the back here for your rear passengers. Knee room, legroom, really, really good. And headroom's not an issue for the X3. But I think this is probably going to be the last vehicle, if I recall correctly, that will have iDrive 7. Oh, 8 Series will also have iDrive 7. So probably have to wait a while to model year 25 to get iDrive 8.5. All right, let's make our way to the back here. We can use our kick to open feature. Then we've got our cargo area. So you got a cargo cover up top. You can fold down those rear seats by using that latch right there. And let's see if we've got a little extra storage space underneath. Do not have a spare tire here, so you get a little bit of extra storage space. You can option a spare tire. And we've got our all-weather floor mats included here. Got our first aid kit over on the side. Here's our kick to close. Make our way to the front, and you can see the floating hubcaps are a photographer's dream because that roundel is always right side up. I think for the price, I think it's like 160 bucks from the port. Pretty good. All right, so let's pop the hood. So underneath the hood is the B58 inline-six 3-liter turbo engine with a mild hybrid setup. So horsepower is 382 and torques is 369. So a really good engine in terms of power. And it's probably the Goldilocks X3 in between the 30i and of course the X3M competition. If you're going to get an X3, I think this is probably the one I would get. But that's it for a quick tour around yet another X3, and we'll see you at the next video.